Who out there has teenagers? I do. How much fun is it parenting teenagers? So much fun. Well, the 3 things you need to know when raising teenagers. The first thing we've actually spoken about before. That is feel their pain. You're thinking, feel their pain? It's so painful being the parent of a teenager. But what would you rather be, the adult or the teenager? No one wants to go back and be a teenager. How insecure you feel, how awkward you feel, how vulnerable you feel, so much pressure you feel. Remember, Rabbi Noach Orlowek taught us that being a teenager is being in transit. You're not a kid and you're not an adult. You are in transit. Is it fun being in transit? You leave for a destination and you have to fly through some odd random city. When you're in that random city, it's not fun. It's painful. You're not home and you're not at your destination. Feel their pain. Number 2, don't ride the emotional roller coaster with them. They are up and down, up and down, up and down in their emotions. All the drama, especially if you have girls. Don't ride it with them. You can nod, you can empathize, but don't ride it with them. Don't be so up when they're up and down when they're down. They need you to be steady as you go. They're riding the roller coaster. So what do? You put them in the roller coaster, you strap them in to keep them safe, giving them values, being that strong voice, that steady voice, that loving voice. And you watch them ride the roller coaster and wave while they're screaming, and you're there at the end to give them a kiss and welcome them back. Which leads us to the 3rd thing. The 3rd thing you need to know when raising teenagers is it's not going to last. They won't always be like this. Just like you look back and you were some crazy teenager that made your parents crazy, well, hopefully you outgrew it. And you look back and you probably feel kind of bad for some of the things that you put your parents through. It's not going to last. I asked my Rebbitzin, how did you live through the teenage years? This is a woman who had 12 children. How did you make it through the teenage years? And you know what this wise woman said? She says, I went to bed and pulled the covers over my head and waited till it went away. Now, obviously she didn't exactly do that, but what is she telling us? It's normal. It's a crazy time. Hang in there. It won't always be this way. I'm Lori, Almost Live.